My fellow readers, howdy, and welcome to another episode of Ghost Readers in the Sky. It is a Thursday, Poetry Thursday, it's Cowboy Poetry Thursday, and I've got a couple today from the poet Joel Nelson. Joel's biography in this is the anthology that I'm reading from today. And Joel Nelson's biography reads thusly. He's from Alpine, Texas. Joel is a campman on the famous 06 ranch near Alpine, one of the few ranches that still pulls the wagon out for roundups. Joel describes his own poetry as reflecting the appreciation I have for the modern cowboy and his absolute refusal to turn loose of what was good from the past. And with that, we'll jump right into some poems from Joel Nelson. Sundown in the Cow Camp by Joel Nelson. The hoodies washed the dishes and stacked them in the box. The old cook and the foreman have wound and set their clocks. That horseshoe game they're playing has to shut down for a while, 'cause that shadow from the outhouse reaches dang near half a mile. Old Charlie's got his guitar out. That Charlie sure can play. It's sundown in the cow camp. It's my favorite time of day. We ate at 5 this morning, except the kid, he skipped his chuck. He just couldn't eat for knowing that this morning horse would buck. Now the cook has shut the cookbox lid and gave the fire a poke, throwed some coals around the coffee pot, and let his evening smoke. His expression kind of clues you that his memories have flown to other camps at sundown and the cowboys that he's known. The kid has kept a night horse up. He's down there in the pens and plumb forgot about his feed. He's nickering for his friends. Those calves we worked and turned back out have pert near mothered up. Just one cow left a bawlin'. I think I'll have me one last cup. You can feel the breeze is shifting like a cool front's on the way. Glad the sun's been warming up my teepee tent all day. Some cowboys turn in early. The cook's the first to go, while the night owls hug the coffee pot till the fire's a dull red glow. You'll hear it all around the fire, poems, politics, and song, solutions for the price of beef where the BLM went wrong. That strong and silent cowboy type, the one you read about, he's kind of forced to be that way when the drive's all scattered out. But he'll get downright eloquent when the evening chucks wash down and it's sunset in the cow camp with the crew gathered round. Half asleep here in my bedroll, I can hear those night owls laugh. But that old cow stopped her bawling, so I guess she's found her calf. The drifter and the Homeguard by Joel Nelson. You say you'd like for me to give a detailed dissertation on variations found by geographical locations in this bovine-tending, equine-mounted subspecies of man, oft endowed unscientifically by moniker of cowhand. In my opinion, unembellished by distracting highbrow talk, they're not really that much different because they all sure hate to walk. Oh, sure, there's lots of difference in the styles of gear they use. These cowboys, these vaqueros, these high desert buckaroos. But most of them who love the life, I think you'll find sure despise mistreating cattle, and they'll treat their horses kind. Yeah, if I had to group them in some general sort of way, there'd be a bunch of them that go, some other ones that stay. He who goes is called the drifter, and he never will stay put. He can make it through one wagon work, then gets the itchy foot. He'll winter south and summer north and grub line in between, just searching for that perfect place where the grass is always green, where the cow boss never yells, and where, of course, they run a wagon, where a fella gets to rope so much he gets plumb tired of dragging. When the horses have good withers and can dang sure hold a cow, where they'd never think of asking you to weld or hay or plow. Now, I'm not knocking drifters, 'cause they make a dang good crew. They'll ride your snotty horses and their cowhands through and through. Their campfire talk will mention other ways of handling cattle, and they're sure to have some silver and a fancy handmade saddle. Yep, the drifter is the feller that can make the hours fly while the herd is barely moving and your throat is sore and dry. Still, he's rolling up and moving with each changing of the season. The cow work was a smooth one, and the drifters were the reason. He who stays is called a Homeguard, and he'll seldom ever stray. He'll keep the outfit running. Guess it's always been that way. He'll stay in camp and do the jobs the drifter couldn't stand, and he sits up straight and tall because he's riding for the brand. He's starting colts and scattering salt and fixing water gaps. He's finding all the trails and such that don't show on the maps. He's picking up the remnant, putting out the neighbor's stray, and marking trails with rock piles so the drifters know the way. He's feeding bulls and making sure they're scattered in the spring. Just listen to the hammer make the shoeing anvil ring. The Homeguard knows about what time the cattle go to water when a cow's had trouble calving out. He, like as not, will spot her. The boss will have him cut the herd and point the cattle drive. At times like this, the Homeguard is the richest man alive. His string of horses really shines. He's rode 'em all their life. The Homeguards have to have a damn good cowhand for a wife. I've studied And I've heard it said, as I have asked around, the Homeguard was a drifter, for the drifter settled down.
Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, and heads all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet.